Here we go. I'm going to read you the prologue.
All right, we're recording.
All right. Here we go. Okay. 20 years ago, the great country of Tubulara was prosperous, full of vibrant, colorful creatures and people from all walks of life, surrounded by crystal turquoise seas, governed by a kind and laid-back monarchy, the glorious, handsome King Velvet Bowie, the beautiful, regal Queen Silk Bowie, and their daughter, the spunky, rebellious Princess Poplin, quote-unquote, Peach Bowie. The most famous lively spot in Tubulara was the massive New Lore City, well over 300 square miles of tall, magnificent towers, extravagant mansions, and upscale castles as well as residential neighborhoods, some more high class and expensive than others. There are thriving large marketplaces and shopping centers, a rigorous entertainment industry with billboards, neon signs, and jumbotrons constantly playing advertisements for the hottest movies, plays, music, products, trends, as well as the news, both local and international. There were numerous venues and theaters in busy, bustling districts, including the popular Showtown, the huge, gnarliest park beside the River Styx, winding through New Lore City and Tubulara like a sparkling blue snake. Granted, Tubulara, especially New Lore City, wasn't without its problems. There was still some crime and poverty and people who struggled to survive on the streets and in the skid rows, living off of charity and the goodwill of strangers. But mostly New Lore City was a place where dreams came true, where people all over the world came to admire and explore for its energy, its wild nightlife, its diversity of cultures, its thriving trading and entertainment business. And then they arrived. Some of you may remember the day the parasite touched down. A disaster unlike anyone in the world had ever seen before. The parasite, a giant wriggling mess of tentacles, hooks, claws, and spikes, dropping down from the sky like a bullet shot from a gun, sinking its terrible appendages deep into the earth and pumping the country full of poison.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
It's fun.
Who is calling me?
New York City
I'm
was
so
nearly
sorry.
decimated.
Where is it? Hush, hush. Oh, it's my parents.
New Lore City was nearly decimated, lives lost to both the carnage and chaos that followed, as well as the influence of the parasite's great powers. Soon the parasite consumed the Bowie kingdom and took the royal family hostage. Some believe they died that day, while others still hold on to hope their king and queen will break free and save them all. The parasite used its powers to block the country off from the rest of the world, making it impossible for neighboring foreign powers to intervene. Ruling alongside this frightening alien were his two dukes. The Glob, a monstrous blob of sentient slime as ugly as it was enormous. Always hungry, always greedy, it controlled the banks and all the money in New Lore City. For those who could not pay rent or taxes, the Glob would simply devour. You were lucky if you stayed dead. For some unfortunate souls, their skeletons would be spat out, covered in slime that would control them like a puppet, each small extensions of the Glob. They guarded the Glob in his residence, the mansion of the former mayor Bill and Ted. Duke Frederick D. Craven watched over the people, kept tabs on all the city's residents. No one has ever seen the true form of Frederick. Some say he's hideous and deformed, while others say he's handsome and very charming. It is the oppression of Frederick's powers that keep the people afraid and compliant, and it is believed he siphons energy from these people through some secret means. Recently, speaking on Frederick's behalf is a mysterious cloaked figure, the Gatekeeper, who may not be as powerful as their master, but is certainly just as ruthless and vicious. Not long after the parasite and his subordinates took control over New Lore City, a young tiefling approached the alien god, swearing unflagging loyalty in return for power. The parasite granted the tiefling's wish. Poison Whitesnake the Warlock quickly used his new powers and strength to take control of the warring gangs, using them all under one quote-unquote family which he led and ruled, the Venom Fiends. The Venom Fiends worked closely with the Dukes, terrorizing the city and its people. They did the runt work, the nitty-gritty, but were feared just as much as their more dangerous superiors. We're almost done with the prologue. It has been over 2 decades since the parasite arrived and changed everything. New Lore City, once a city of dreams and hope and energy, now a helpless, unending nightmare. People live in constant fear among the ruins of the once beautiful skyscrapers and castles, barely making it on scraps and whatever money they could find, or to kill for. The sky is always dark, as if the sun had long since abandoned Tubulara. and the river Styx has become black and clogged with debris, pollution, and slime, permitting a foul, lingering, rotten stench for at least. And so I asked, what are you guys doing? And I'm going to ask you each in alphabetical order. Conte, what are you currently doing?
Dang it. I'd say, I mean, as long as is business still running? Like businesses and stores still running?
No, no, that's running anymore.
Okay. I'm probably scrounging in a like in a dump looking for important stuff, maybe? I don't know.
That's fine. A lot of people, you're going to see a lot of people doing that, and a lot of people are going to fight to get that stuff. But right now, you're kind of safe where you are.
Okay.
Chichil, what are you doing right now?
Is probably working as a freelance guard for someone else who is scrounging, just picking up whatever random work she can find.
Yeah, that works too. Ekazura, is that how you pronounce it? What are you doing right now?
Just drifting, roaming the city looking for work, anyone that will hire.
Mm-hmm. Malachi, what are you doing?
I am busking.
There you go.
On the street corner where I belong.
Oh. Is it Valo or Valo?
Valo.
Okay.
And I am a knowledge seeker, so I've been, since everything's kind of gone to shit, searching to recover any knowledge that was lost. So currently also kind of digging through files.
Rumbles and stuff, yeah. The libraries that were there are kind of been busted and robbed and pillaged and broken down. And Zuga, what are you doing?
Is there still bars?
There are a few shady underground bars, but yes, just a few.
I am having a drinking contest with some poor smuck who doesn't think ladies can't drink.
There you go. Well, as you guys are all kind of doing your thing, you're trying to survive, you're trying to live in this country, unable to get out of this, all of a sudden you start to hear what sounds like music. And here's what it is. As you listen to this song, you're like, well, where's it coming from? You look around, but anybody nearby you can't seem to hear the song. It's like it's only in your head. And you can actually hear where it's coming from. So whatever is the reason, you decide to stop whatever you're doing. You ask your employers, hey, I need a minute. And you decide to follow the song because it's pulling you. It's very powerful, almost kind of like it's enchanting. And it pulls you, and it pulls you, until finally, as you all step out of these streets and alleys, maybe some of you jump down from rooftops, you all meet together. And finally, that song that's playing, it's all coming from one place, standing in front of you. And as abrupt as it started, it stops and trickles out into silence. And now, you find yourself in front of an old record shop. Though the record shop managed to remain fairly intact all these years, it has been beaten and worn down over time. Its paint is peeling, the windows and doors are boarded up. Only a few letters of this now lackluster sign, Radical Records, remain. Small chunks of wall are missing, covered in colorful graffiti, most of which is profane and a little raunchy. Turning our backs to the gods, we now pay the cost, is written right above a drawing of a dick ejaculating on the name Tristan.
Ah, poor Tristan.
So here you guys are. You've all met up. You've all heard this song. You look amongst each other. Do you say anything?
Then play that music.
Well.
It was really good. Keep playing.
Oh, boy.
Okay, ma'am?
Fine, what moves it?
Sit down.
It just a bunch of these wonderful characters. So,
Well-
do you look around the area, or
Yep, I'm gonna look around because, ironically, why I was asking why businesses is open is I actually wanted my character to start in a music store, so this works out.
so you're going up? You're going up to the door.
Yes.
The door is there are iron planks on it, and the windows are all boarded up. Doesn't look like there's any light coming from inside. But as you get closer, you start to see something among that graffiti you didn't notice before. It's like colors slowly coming alive in front of you, and it blossoms out and stretches into this sentence. And it says, "With great hope comes great power." And the letters seem to shimmer unnaturally, a blue, red, green, white, and purple, each a different color for each word. They wink at you, almost calling to you. Hmm.
Everyone else is like, I'm not crazy. I'm
No.
I'm crazy, I'm Zuga. Nice to meet you.
Oh God. No.
No.
Should you? Can I roll perception?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Okay. Hold on.
Can I just touch the word?
Yeah, which word do you want to touch? It's with great hope comes great power.
With.
And touch the word with. And that color lights up, that blue. It becomes it stands out really bright, and you feel kind of this magic pulsing through you. But beyond that, nothing else really happens.
Neat.
You say that neat.
Very neat.
I go up and touch the word hope.
You touch that, and it starts glowing really brightly. But the other words seem to be still pale. They're shimmering, but not as bright as yours.
My perception roll set.
Let me see. I gotta open the chat. It's pretty. That's some pretty graffiti. You've never seen magical graffiti like that. You assume it's magical, but you don't know. What do the other of you guys do?
Zuga goes over to the word power and licks it.
You know, and it lights up.
And then she rubs her face against it. Oh, pretty
And
colors.
it's really bright. And again, you know, as long as you guys are touching it, those letters are bright, and the other remaining words are not. I'm gonna link you guys the words so you know.
I'm gonna
I think
touch a
my
word on it that hasn't
hear
been
me?
touched yet.
One of you caught. Which one of you? Which one did you touch, Malachi?
With.
And you touched Power, Zuga, and sorry, I'm getting used to new names. And Akazura, you touched Hope.
Is there great?
Yes, both grades are available. Do you touch the first one or the second one?
The first one.
Okay, so that one starts to glow. So far, most of these are glowing really well.
Colors taste good.
What do the rest of you decide to do?
I'm still touching with.
I know, good. We have, hold on.
I'm just standing at the wall touching it.
I'll I mean, I'll touch the other grate if I have to.
No, it doesn't change. I mean, the one you touched first stays the same,
Yeah.
but it doesn't glow.
This like some. Y'all have.
There's a second grate there that's not glowing.
I was gonna go up and touch the grate.
Okay, are all of you touching letters?
No, not.
I'm touching words.
Oh, yes, you know.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Which ones are left?
I think we have Whiff is taken, Great. The first Great is by Valo. It's Great. It comes. You get
Tap
this.
comes.
There you go. As you guys each touch these words, suddenly right beside you, hold on just a second. I lost my place. As you look down, you see that a part of the sidewalk, chunk of the gravel, actually parts away, and there's a secret tunnel below. Does anybody go to?
Are we going to become Power Rangers?
Damn it.
Are you? We'll see.
Secret.
Can you what?
Roll perception again.
Okay.
If we're Power Rangers, that means I'm the leader because I'm red.
Oh no.
I didn't give the letters out yet.
Dibs on Black Ranger.
Jesus.
No, you
Excuse me. White Ranger was the hottest, so I get to...
Yeah, I'll decide which ranger you get, if any. So, you guys rolled, you're not really seeing anything. I mean, there's magic. Even, like, low-level rolls, you can sense the magic. But if you look down in there, you can see there's a spiraling staircase. It appears rusty but stable.
Suga tumbles her way in. She goes over and then she just kind of falls on her feet and just rolls down the stairs.
All right, roll down the stairs. Like I said, they're rusty but stable, so you're just going in circles. Kante, did you roll that for perception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally,
Is that no, it's not natural. Yeah, there's a great deal of magic coming from this tunnel down. It's like very powerful. It's kind of mischievous, but you're not sensing anything dangerous from it. So we got Zuga rolling down the staircase.
How far can we see? Is it dark? All the way down?
Yeah, it's dark, but it's not like I think most of you have dark vision, right? Those of you who have dark vision will see just fine. Those of you who don't will kind of need to stick together, but it's not blinding. I mean, by blinding, I mean, it's not dark where you can't see.
Okay. I'm gonna head down.
Yeah. I'm gonna head down too.
And I have eyes of night, so I'm assuming that means I can see.
Yes. So you all head down this staircase. You're going down slow, probably wondering like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, for
I don't have anything else better to do, so might as well. I mean, can't get any worse.
So you guys, as you go the staircase, huh?
no, sorry. Okay. I think I finally got it working. My microphone kept switching back to the internal, which is no good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's fine. I mean, why did I say it like that? Okay. So as you guys are doing this, Zuga, you're the first one down, and as you guys follow down, the moment each of you comes down, you see that there is a door there. And by that door, there is a table with a single small bottle sitting on it. And it's full of a pink glittery liquid. And its paper label says, "Drink me."
I want to drink it.
Are you going to go drink?
Let the drunk go first. Let the drunk go first. Let's go.
Fine, go ahead.
Be some
Come
immunity
on.
here.
Okay, get off my drunken butt, waddle over the table, grab the little glass thing, and just chuck the whole thing in my mouth and crunch it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You
It's good.
instantly sober up.
Huh?
You instantly sober up.
Oh. Well, hell. This is the worst drink ever!
And
You drink it, but nothing seems to happen.
Oh, yeah. Do I have a sparkly mouth at least?
Yes, you have a very sparkly
Okay.
mouth.
Alright.
I am looking for something, so it is very hard sometimes to look for things. So as you guys, you're watching this person just eating a bottle that says "drink me." Okay.
Oh, no.
A minute later, the door suddenly opens, and greeting you at the door is a stout dwarven woman. She is wearing a boxy business top and high-waisted slacks. Small ponytails braided into her beard with neon scrunchies, and her blonde hair is a gigantic, curly mess and firmly set into place with an ungodly amount of hairspray. In one hand, she holds a battle mace, and the dwarf looks over you intensely, as if ready to fight. And here's what the dwarf looks like. And then a voice calls out. Now, Lopper, let's not scare our guests off before we exchange pleasantries. And the room suddenly lights up in this beautiful neon blue, yellow, purple, and red. You appear to be standing at the entrance of a movie theater. There are rows of seats set before a large stage. The stage is covered in blankets, pillows, scrolls, ink quills, empty meat, and pill bottles. There's two people up there, a human female and a male elf, and they're lounging on the floor, dressed in tight-fitting spandex and sheer clothing, going over documents and scrolls. And then a third person walks off the stage and approaches you. Get up. He has all the looks or of a high elf, and he's dressed like an eccentric king without a crown. But despite all the glitz and glamour, he comes off as very mysterious. And let me get his picture. And here he is. Hello, greetings, salutations, and he says every word hello in every language. My name is, well, you can just call me the Unfathomable One. And what's, shall I address who is now? Your names, please. Anyway, he's rolling his.
Pleasure to meet ya.
Yes, it's nice to meet you too. Oh, look at you. You're a big one, aren't you? Big old rat there. And the rest of you would be. And he's kind of leaning forward, like.
Oh.
Kind of speak up a little bit quietly. Valo.
Oh, Valo, it's nice to meet you. I see you've got a little bit of a high one in you. You know what I mean. And he turns to Zug and he's like, "Oh, look at this big one. Look at this big one. Look how big, Cindy, look how big this one is." And Cindy's like, I see how big she is. Well, what's your
Zuga, and these are my guns, and I flex.
Oh, that's delightful. Cindy, that's delightful. Look at these guns. And Cindy's like, whatever, I don't care. And she's kind of jealous. He turns to you, the Ekazura, and he's like, "And hello there. What might be your name?" Wink. He says wink as he winks.
Oh, handsome. My name is Ekazura, but you can call me Zura for short. It's usually easier.
It's nice to meet you, Eka. Very nice to meet you. He turns to you, Malachi, and he kind of puffs up like, this chatting.
Malachi's gonna lean back just a little bit. Hi, I'm Mal.
Oh, Mal, it's very nice to meet you, Mal. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Same.
Yeah, it's great to meet all of you. Look fantastic. Don't they look fantastic, Cindy? They look fine, sir. I don't know what you want me to say. Can I have all of you roll insight for me?
That's a D20, right?
Yeah, on D20.
Oh, I gotta do my sugar
Ooh,
again.
your insight's good.
Sorry, what are we rolling for?
Insight. I never gave my name because they might be a cop. We don't know what's going on here.
Shit.
Did you roll another 20, Baba? Just now?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Put it in the chat in case you get that way.
Where did I put that at? Okay.
It's
Okay.
not a natural 20, but it's a 20.
Yeah.
Oh wait, am I supposed to add something to my 16?
Your insight, what's your modifier for that?
You think I would know this by now?
It's in the list, you nerd.
No, shut up. I have my sheet up. What are you talking about?
Java, what did you roll?
I didn't roll yet. Give me a second.
Oh, I have a 0 for insight, so I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, y'all.
Oh, y'all.
It's fine.
Yeah, Churchill doesn't understand shit.
Like, okay. All right. So, Valo,
Aloe vera?
and Zuga, and Conte, as you look closer at this very strange kind of man all up in your faces, you're not quite sure, but you know you've seen this strange elf before. Perhaps from a movie? And here's what I'm going to do. For you three, I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to answer to me in a private DM, okay? Nobody say the answer, all right? So this is for Baba, Victoria, and Shiro. And I need you to give me an answer. And here's what it is. All right. A frustrated rogue must risk his life to go to an island full of dangerous dragons to retrieve his druid wife and fight against an evil corporation hell-bent on profiting off these mystical beasts. This is based on a Jeff Goldblum film. If you can figure out that, answer me which film this is based off of in a private DM. Nobody else say anything if you know what it is.
I
If you,
do.
need, if you need me to say it again, I will.
You might have to.
A frustrated rogue must risk his life to go to an island full of dangerous dragons to retrieve his druid wife and fight against an evil corporation hell-bent on profiting off these mystical beasts. And this is a Jeff Goldblum film, so what Goldblum film do you the most? All right. You all actually got it right.
I remember from last time.
The Unfathomable one looks shocked but impressed. You remember Draconic Park, The Lost Worm? Oh my gosh, that was so long ago. Wow. But yes, I am Joff Blumgold. You know what? That was my favorite role in the film. The Academy gave me 2 awards for my performance. You know, give me a second. Give me a second. And this is what he does. He's going to produce an autograph. It is a headshot of himself, and he's going to sign his name on it. And he's going to give it to the 3 of you. It's a picture of him when he was at least 100 years younger, posing in a colorful, gaudy sweater and a young phoenix perched on his shoulder. So he's going to write his name down on it, and he's going to write your names on it. And for you 3, you have obtained the autograph of Joff. The person who possesses this rare item may use it when they are below 5 HP. Taking the autograph out and smiling at it hopefully, the headshot of Joff Blumgold will then wink And the text will float off the page and into your heart. You will regain all your missing HP, but it only works once. So I will post that in there. All right. And Joff's like, I hope you enjoy that, my fans. Wink. He winks as he says.
Wink, wink, wonk, wink, wonk, wonk.
Joff gestures you to the stage where the beautiful couple sip their tea and read over scrolls. Cindy the dwarf stays behind, kind of glaring. Did any of you happen to drink the potion by the door?
I did! It made my mouth sparkly!
I point to the drunk.
It actually really doesn't really do anything. It's just there for, flavor. It made you sober? Is that what I'm hearing? Well, I didn't know it would do that.
Can I have one just make my mouth sparkly? I just want to be sparkly.
Yeah, I got another one. He sticks his hand down his robe and he kind of digs around and he pulls out like one extra and he tosses it to you and he's like, as he winks, does that little finger snaps.
Wink wonk. And I smash it on my head and I'm glittered now.
There you go. He likes it. He claps. That's wonderful. That's fun.
How much glass did you swallow?
I'll just kind of keep.
How much was there?
No, how much glass specifically? Because I remember you ate that bottle, and I'm a little concerned right now.
I ate all of the glass. And then I smashed some on top of my head.
Joff's like, I love it. I love you guys. You're my new best friends. I love it. Joff turns to the film screen and he waves his hands, chanting something. You're going to hear that song again, the one that was playing earlier, but louder now. And that's when the curtains part, and emerging from the screen is a medium-sized glowing white crystal. It floats in Joff's hands, and he shows it to you. This beauty here is a one-of-a-kind piece birthed by Mother Nature herself. It's a magical stone, and I won't waste your time. I call it the Dokinite. Whoever hears its song, you all obviously, show qualification and potential to take down the parasite and his underling. I am, you see. I'm the leader of the rebellion. You all know about the rebellion, correct? It looks like you kind of...
I didn't sign up for a cult.
No more. I'm in.
It wonderful. For you who don't know, basically, we rebel against the parasite and against his lackeys. We wish to restore order to Tubulara, New Lore City, vanquish the evils plaguing our country, and return to former goes on. But even with 1,000 of us, a million, we lack the great power to take these goobers down. Through the Dokinite, we discovered great power. We discovered groups, usually in 4 or 5, or he gestures around, will have the strength and power to work as a team and, with great magic, destroy the parasites and the dukes. But disclaimer, though you show potential, this does not guarantee you will be successful. Many individuals and groups have come before you and failed miserably. Okay, not miserably.
How many?
Oh, God.
About more or less 20. Anyways, the document just tells me that you've got chops. Chops we really do. Through my group, and I will help you as much as possible, the majority of this burden... Oh, wait, that's a terrible word choice. My apologies. This great and noble task falls on your shoulders. So, what do you say? Are you in?
You had me at Rebellion. In.
Wonderful.
I guess.
Wonderful. I love it. Do you need the Lawson? He pokes like a finger in your bird mask, it kind of sinks. Boop. Boop.
I'm just gonna sigh.
And the rest of you, what say you?
Do I get to punch things?
Yeah, you know what? You get to punch things.
Yes! I'm in!
Wonderful. I love this. You see this spirit? I love this spirit. Whatever, I don't care, sir.
Do we get uniforms?
You do not get uniforms, though I like where your mind is. I like that. Cindy, write that down. And Cindy just shakes her head like, I'm not writing that down.
I'm not wearing a uniform.
No uniforms, just the clothes you got on you.
Intrigued by what I could learn. I'm in.
All right, it sounds like you're all in. They're all in. Cindy, they said they're all in. I heard them, sir. I'm right behind you. That's great. The elfish man that was on the stage, he suddenly stands up. He looks nervous and he's kind of wringing his hands, and he approaches you. Excuse me. I don't mean to be rude, but if I could have a moment of your time.
No.
And he's, can I have a moment of anybody? I really need help. Like, I'm desperate.
No.
Don't just say it, and we'll figure out.
I'm sorry.
we're gonna
Okay. Thank you. Okay, my name is Takara. My little brother Tomei. He was one of the chosen, like you, in the last group. I don't know what happened to him, but I know his teammate. Listen, if you find him, if you bring Tomei back to me, dead, alive, anything, I will give you 5,000 gold pieces to split amongst yourselves. I know it's not much. You see, my family and we ran a lucrative toy business once. You know My Little Pegasi, the War Forgers, Care Bugbears. Yeah, we're the Hasbro company. Well, we may not have the same fortune as we did back then. I am more than happy to part with all I have left if you'll bring my brother back. Jeff kind of leans over and smirks. No pressure, though. But attack her, hopefully.
Do I get to punch the brother?
Please do not punch my brother. Please.
I
think
don't
about
want
it.
to be too depressing, but if your brother is not alive, should we still bring you something to remember him by?
Actually, yes, we have a family heirloom. It's a necklace, and if you can find that, I bet at this point I will take anything, even just so I know I can give him a proper burial.
Would a head be okay?
How can we identify him?
I don't want a head, but I mean, if that's like, he's you know what? I have a picture here. It's from the day we launched the War Forgers cartoon series. He gives you a picture. It's kind of an older picture of him standing beside his brother. They kind of look the same. They're both tall, brunette, kind of tan skin, green eyes. They kind of just look like they blend in. Nothing really spectacular. And he's like, again, if anything, I would be grateful, and I will pay you that 5,000 rewards, anything. And then Joff comes in, yes, but now we must get to work. Faster, pussycat, kill. Anyway, before I send you off, I want to thank you for your services. I offer the following booty. Joff gestures back, and 5 pillars rise from the stage floor. An item floats atop each pillar. One is a pair of shoulder pads. Another is a gauntlet. Another is a bottle of hairspray. Another is a little sheet of paper with words written in gold on it. And another is a bottle that looks like something swirling inside of it. Each of you may take one. I realize there may not be enough to go around, but
Dibs on the hairspray.
Dibs on the hairspray. All right, that's wonderful.
I'm the nerd of the team. I get the paper with writing.
All right. I'm switching actors.
They're bad. I think I'll take those.
You take the shoulder pads?
Yes.
There is also, like I said, a bottle of something swirling and a gauntlet.
We'll go for the gauntlet.
All right, who wants the bottle? It's a great device. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna want it, Cindy.
I thought someone did say bottle.
Oh, Zuga, do you have the bottle?
I didn't say anything. I was waiting to be last to see what everyone else got.
Well, Java and you, I think, are the last one. No, wait, Java, you have the hairspray.
I need the hairspray for my hair.
Okay, so it's Valo and Zuga. What's left is the bottle. What do you two do?
I can carry it.
Because if I'm really thinking about just chewing that down my goblet right now.
Yeah, maybe I should carry it.
You just
Can I
kinda-
just reach out and grab it, stick it in my bag?
All right, and
I'll munch it later.
Job is going to explain to you what you have. And here's what you have. Ekazura, you have what are called the power pads. They're a pair of shoulder pads, but once you put these pads on, they will form into a full power suit of armor. Anyone who strikes you will do so at disadvantage. However, moving the suit can be a little difficult, so it's going to cause you to roll at disadvantage on attacks. Like I said, I'll be posting these things for you all to see. Somebody's got static going on. Or is that me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who got the gauntlet? Did anybody? All right. The Power Micro Gauntlet. The user who wears this will get an extra 1d4 on each successful spell's re-damage. It, like spells, can only be used a certain amount of times. It does not work with cantrips. You can also use it for things not related to spells. It's going to add an extra 1d4 damage on any melee or physical attack. You may use it once per day. Malachi, you got the hairspray, and that is the Heal Spray. A large, colorful bottle of hairspray. Once it's applied, it will restore the user back to full health. However, since it has already been used a few times and you need quite a lot of hairspray in this time, it only has 2 sprays left.
What's
All right.
the holding power of this spray anyway?
Oh my gosh, it's probably like a pound, and it's probably really large, but I mean, you can manage it. Oh, you mean like hair-wise? It's powerful. Like,
Nice.
it's super strong. You're gonna be crunchy when you put that in.
Awesome.
All right. Kante, you got neon lights. What this spell does is lightning bolts eject from your fingers, causing 1d6 lightning damage on any successful attack roll. You may use it once per day.
Mm-hmm. Great.
And Valo, you got mercury poisoning.
You're going to go insane now.
Once a day, you may summon a spirit in the form of Freddie Mercury. It can be used once. It can be used for offense or defense. On offense, the spirit sings and increases your successful rolls with 1d4 poison and slashing damage. On defense, the spirit absorbs some of the blow, aka it will take half the damage. And those are the items you have come. All right. And Joff, after that,
Oh, sorry.
he produces what appears to be kind of a regular 8-track tape for the band Earth, Wind, and Ether. Simple 8-track player, you think, huh? Well, think again, my succulent potatoes. He opens the player and it generates a holographic map. This map will take you where you need to go, including all the shortcuts. And that's when Cindy chimes in. Fortunately for you, sad sacks, we recently came upon some interesting information. You remember the mayor, Bill and Ted? Yeah, he was a weirdo to the max, real paranoid. We found out he built an escape tunnel from his mansion, leading to an underground bunker, connected to some ancient tunnel to this defunct subway station. We can confirm it leads to the mansion, but not much more than that. No one's been in it since the last group. But I know there's at least some rebels and secret rooms in there. Joff says just keep to the map and everything should be fine. But now remember, we're not responsible for any retrieval or funeral fees. So if you die out there, well, hope you made peace with your god or god's choice. Either way, you'll surely die heroes. On that note, Joff is going to go around and he's going to be really quick about it. He's going to boop you each on your nose.
Oh,
And
boy.
he says,
I quickly deflect.
Dude, too fast. You can't even deflect. It's like it happened in a flash.
No!
Boop.
No!
I require.
I'm sure that's a
three-
microaggression for Chechel.
I mean, he says, there we go. Once you leave the shop and once you've left the tunnel, all information on their whereabouts and locations will be erased automatically from your memories. I can't have one of you little imps out there rat out or hide out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cindy, did you hear what I said? I said rat out, and there's a giant rat over here. And Cindy kind of rolls her eyes like, Jesus Christ.
Rude.
Anyway, I've got to get back to work. A couple of union goblins on strike. That's an old joke. No, Cindy, that's a good one. And Cindy's like, tells that one every fucking time. He was like, well, the Reverend doesn't pay, but you know, goblins. Okay, bye-bye, kisses. He blows you all kisses, and then he disappears behind the curtain. And Cindy suddenly grunts as she steps in front of you all. And she leads you off stage, left wing. She's kind of gesturing to you, and she says, follow me. Do you all follow Cindy?
Just go follow.
Sure.
All right, those who follow, you are taken to another door, an elevator door. Cindy punches in a code, and the door opens.
I thought she was just going to punch the door.
No. Well, I mean, she probably does. She's got a lot of anger in her. There's a man standing inside. He's very tall with short, curly hair, wearing a tacky, rainbow-colored suit, a rebellion pin, and leaning against an eye-strainingly bright umbrella. Oh, hello. He seems very excited. New lot of heroes, eh? How wonderful. Back to the tunnel, I take it, yes? Yeah, Cindy grunts. Well, everyone pack in real close, the man says. It's going to be a bumpy one. And he steps aside so you all can enter this elevator, which looks very small from the outside, but it's actually very big on the inside.
Chetla's gonna go in, but she's also gonna ask, do we get pins? Do we also get pins?
I actually made this myself, but I can put it in an order, assuming you do survive, that is.
Can I choose my colors?
You know what? Yes, if you survive and you come back, I will personally make you all pins.
I'm gonna ask Cindy.
Gotta bring a head and gotta come back alive to get pinned. Those are my tasks so far.
What? A head? Oh. Wonderful.
Well, we're hoping that it'll have the rest of the kit attached to it.
Well, I hope so too. Unless it's a bad guy. We don't want any baddies. So, you all packed on in? Cindy's kind of gesturing at the others.
I'm gonna ask Cindy if she wants anything while we're out.
No, I don't.
I will bring you back ahead.
We're never going to see each other again. Get in the elevator, please. He gestures to Ekazura and Valo. You guys haven't really gotten on, or have you?
I said I will head on in.
All right. So everybody's in, or
Yeah, I guess so. Why not?
Yeah.
just kind of
What else?
Not even gonna like get a tour or anything. Just going in.
Yeah, it's just an elevator. It's cool. As you all get in, the door is, he's going to remove a key from his pocket. It is very long and very silly. I'm the professor, by the way. Well, I was a professor before the parasite destroyed my school and the gob ate most of my students. Pity that. But thank the immortal Pantheon, you're here now. You're going to save us all. I just know it deep down in my guts. You say that to every group. Well, this is lucky number 20 after right. All right, mates. He's going to turn the key into a keyhole, and the walls light up in prismatic colors. Here we go. Cindy sighs as the professor opens a large umbrella in front of you guys. I'm going to need you guys all to roll dexterity, please.
Oh, Lord. What? My dex.
Ooh.
Okay, is this fucking thing broken? Because this is the third time I've rolled 4 plus 3 equals 7.
Well, I mean, it doesn't lie. That does equal 7.
You can try again. You got 2 18 so far. Wonderful. 19, 12.
I'm hoping I won't die.
Hold on. My dice is stuck.
Oh no.
No, stop! I can't. Okay.
Didn't catch that. What were we rolling for again?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Mhm. What did you get? Oh my. Oh my. Okay, well, fortunately, as this room, this gigantic elevator room, it starts spinning and thrashing, and it's going very wild. Ekazura, you, unfortunately, you just can't deal with it. You get sick, and you just vomit everywhere. You just vomit everywhere. You vomit on this umbrella, but at least you didn't get vomit on your friends. You just vomit. But you're fine. Otherwise, you're safe.
I get my
Oh God, what did you eat?
What did you eat? What's in the...
that taco shop on the corner was not good. I don't recommend it.
Ugh.
Oh, it's all right. You know, look at this, Cindy. Most of them didn't throw up. I told you I had a good feeling about these blokes.
Excuse me, I had to clean up something. And Zuga starts eating the throat.
I got it again. Every time. Oh, thank you for... You know what? Thank you. I can't say anything else, but thank you, I think.
Chetula's gonna try to... How big are they?
How big are they? How do you mean?
How I'm sorry, I don't got the name down yet, but how big is
Yeah.
Shiro's character?
You're 8 feet tall.
Yeah,
You wrote that.
I'm 8 feet tall.
Big.
Alright, I can't pick that up.
You try. You're just like...
Guys, can't waste food.
Cindy's like, okay, I've had enough of this. Get the hell out. The door opens, and the professor, he kind of steps back, and he just kind of like waves you all, and he looks kind of uncertain. And Cindy's like, come on, get out of there.
Chetula's gone. She is already out of that fucking elevator.
What do you guys do? The rest of you do.
I'm just gonna sidestep around the sick.
Sounds good.
I finish up cleaning and then I exit. Like, thanks for the meal. Wait, you didn't give me the meal.
You should probably thank your friend for that.
I'm just gonna avoid all this. I'll be in as far as I can be
You're
from this in the elevator.
disassociating. You're disassociating. All right. As soon as you all get out of the elevator, the door shuts, and you enter what looks like your typical dungeon. It's a dark, dirty, cold foreboding. It also feels and smells very stale down here, as if there's no air coming in or out. It also smells kind of funky from a certain someone. But
Wasn't me.
Oh no, Dragon, no. Cindy leads you through the old station. You're under a subway station, beside the debris-choked tracks, but not very far before she stops in front of a door sealed up with more iron planks with a face drawn on the front. She does this, clears her throat. I stand beneath the pale moon before the devil arrives, and he asks me a question. What is that question? Cindy looks at you guys, curious. You guys want to try solving this one? See how smart you guys are?
Oh,
Ever
God.
dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
That's not gonna happen.
The door opens! I go no further, Cindy explains. As I said, the tunnel runs for a good few miles or so. Well, nobody lives down here. Well, I can't say nothing lives down here. Be on the lookout. We don't know if anyone's gone inside the tunnel, if you've gotten wind of it yet. It's still pretty new to us, too. You're the second group to use it, actually. The last group all died, or so I heard. You know, that Takara, he's in denial about his brother. Whatever. Good luck. You're gonna need it. And with that, Cindy just kind of walks off. Doesn't even wait.
Bye, Cindy. I'll bring you ahead.
Whatever.
Oh boy, here we go.
So the door is open, and let me open it. Because this is done. Alright. This tunnel is very dark. So dark that anybody who does not have dark vision is either going to need a flashlight, a torch, or to hold on to somebody.
Who wants to hold on?
I'm gonna hold on to somebody.
I
don't know if they have it or not. I'm just gonna touch somebody.
I'm gonna say I also have a light cantrip, so I can
Alright, that's good.
set up.
Damn
If
it,
any,
you ruined my fun. I could have had something hold on to me.
okay, if everybody's good.
Somebody to
Well, I
hold
can't
on.
see you, so I might not be holding on to you.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm going to put all this information about what you got in the references.
Oh my god,
So-
I can't figure out if I have dark sight or not. I think I do.
Night. Batman.
You guys have the light going. Are you guys going to head down this tunnel?
This is gonna forge on ahead.
Kante, did you hold somebody?
Okay. I'm holding. Whoever wants to hold on to me, I'm not picky.
I'm gonna hold your hand.
I am kind of scared.
Okay, got
Hold on.
it.
Hold me.
So, we have Malachi, Valu. Sorry. You're all holding on to Kante?
Yes.
Satchel has dark vision. She's not holding on to anyone.
Yeah, neither is Zura.
Zuka's going to hold on to someone's hand just because she feels lonely.
I really hope that's your hand.
Is should I roll perception here?
If you want to. I'm going to tell you as you roll it. It's very cold and very, stale again, but there is a flow of air. And of course, with that, there's a suggestion that there might be an opening, though it is still fairly dusty and stale. You don't see any doors as you walk, or any open rooms. It seems to be one simple, long, solid tunnel with nothing to do but either go back or go forward. And you're rolling. Actually, Kante, as you're looking around, kind of trying to get an idea of what might be ahead, you know something. There's writing on the wall, and it's in Elvish. And it's written right above a little hole in the wall.
For a good time.
Can anyone here read Elvish?
Hold on, I'm giving you an inspiration, Shiro, because it's reminding of the 80s song 8765309.
Oh god.
Alright, sweet.
I can speak Elvish.
Oh, I love you.
Are you talking to your cat?
Do you go to read it on the wall?
I'll
The
read it.
All right. It says, "If I do not come back, to whoever finds this, please return this item to my brother, Takara Hasbor. If you are reading this, Takara, I'm sorry. We will meet again one day. I promise." And
the group.
Problem solved. All right, guys, let's turn around and go home. We solved the problem.
There is a little small hole chipped beneath the word "this."
Doesn't mean he's dead.
Oof. Do you look into the hole at all?
I can look inside the hole.
Who's the shortest person here? You look into the hole. Come on. Let's go.
It's a small hole. It's only a few inches wide.
Can I
This
stick
isn't
my
a
tongue in
bad hole,
it?
is it?
Everybody's looking into the hole and it's empty.
I can't see anything, so I don't know why everyone's trying to look at a hole.
You look into this hole and it's empty. Hooray!
Can I stick my tongue in it?
Just the tip.
Bleep. Okay, you can go.
There's nothing in the hole. Problem is not solved. We have to go ahead, guys. This is just how it is.
So you guys are walking down this long, winding tunnel. You guys got anything to say? Talk to each other, maybe?
Your hand is very soft.
So how's everyone doing in the apocalypse, huh? How's it going for everybody here?
That's pretty good apocalypse so far.
Is this everyone's first cult? Because this is my third one.
I mean, maybe it's my first one. I'm not exactly sure.
It's not my first rebellion, but it's definitely different than the last.
I was still hoping for uniforms.
We could be all matching. That would have been really nice. What color uniforms do you want?
Is Valo just kind of being quiet, kind of like...
She's holding everybody's hand, Kay's hand, Zuga's hand, and she's just kind of listening.
Oh.
Should we light something up so everyone can see?
Oh, she has that
squeeze
already.
the hand back.
I lit up. I used my light cantrip, so basically
Everybody
everybody's
can see.
able to see I think 120 feet or something.
That's why you can all see the hole. So you guys, you're continuing down this tunnel. You're just kind of chatting, having a good time. When suddenly, you stumble upon a strange group of creatures.
Eat them.
Right ahead of you. They're small, kind of domesticated cats. Orb-shaped and covered in black and gray quills like a porcupine or a sea anemone. They have little razor claws and fangs, and they're eating a very large rat.
Not the rat.
Jesus.
Okay, let me get...
Can we
Time
do
to
a
go.
head count?
Is this a rat, or is this a rat?
It's a rat.
Special and cover his eyes and be like, "Don't look."
And they haven't seemed to notice you yet. I posted their pictures in Roll20 just in case you need some visual.
Can I roar at them and scare them away?
You know what? You can roar at them.
Alright. I'm trying to intimidate them to go away. Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Intimidation. Ooh, I got a +3 in that. Suckers.
Suckers.
Oh
Oh god, it's happening again.
Oh no, I got 6.
Okay, you go up to them and you open your mouth and you go, "Rawr."
Did it work?
They don't even hear you.
They don't hear me.
They're just kind of at this rat.
Ah, God, I shouldn't eat so much glitter.
We'll also roll for intimidation.
Go for it. Up and down. Are you intimidating Conte? Is that what you're trying to do? Conte, what did you roll the 10 for? Oh, perception. They're magical creatures. Are you trying to figure out what they are? Baba, are you trying to figure out what they are? I think she died.
Oh no.
My
So-
volume.
Oh, your volume's low. Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, either.
You are fading in and out something fierce.
Gremlin's got her.
Not gremlins, okay? This is not gremlins.
Don't feed them after midnight.
Oh, here she comes. Are you trying to roll what they are? Huh?
Okay. No, that perception roll is from earlier. I haven't rolled anything yet.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
With an unnatural 20, you are going to successfully frighten these little critters. How are you going to do that?
I'm just gonna stomp my feet and just yell "fuck off."
These little guys are like, they back away, but they don't. You can see that the quills along their back are protracting and rising up. And I'm gonna need you all to do an initiative roll, please.
Holy.
Wow, that's a lot of the same. God damn it.
Dear Lord.
Shit.
I'm just adding colors. No, I didn't want to know overlay on it. What the hell is that? Oh no! What is going on? Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm tired. We're just gonna call that one the fade.
The fade.
The faded one. Okay, so everybody rolled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Conte, you rolled a 19, so you go first.
Gross.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna. I'm gonna
You choose to just step back and go to the bottom of the line. I mean, you can be like,
no, I got things. I'm just making sure I can use these things indoors.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about us.
This one's about, I don't know, what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it's about 40 feet wide, and they're about 15 feet. And it's a long, endless tunnel, so.
I'm gonna cast. Jesus.
Oh,
No,
Jesus! Jesus came to help us. I didn't know he was going to be familiar.
Sacred Flame.
Okay, who do you want to find out?
And that's a 1d8 damage.
So
it's
do I have to roll anything for that one, or?
You can dodge by doing a dexterity throw. Target must succeed on a dexterity throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
All right. Who are you doing? Who are you firing?
The purple one, the one that's closer.
Oh well, that's a. Hold on. Jesus Christ! I hate doing this on cloth. That's a 19. I'm pretty sure that's above your spell save DC.
Ah.
So you shoot it above its head and you go, you know, like a little Muppet, horrible little Muppet.
Oh God.
What did who's? Okay, I'm gonna look on here. Okay, Velo, it's your turn. Valo, V, it's your turn.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast. I'm going to go towards the purple one and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, do I need to roll anything for that?
Let me. I think
I love Eldritch Blast.
I just rolled a hit, right?
If it says like, unless I need to do a save, if not, then roll to hit.
I just rolled a hit, I think.
Okay.
13's probably not gonna hit.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, it hits.
8.
It takes 8.
Oh. Damage is gonna be 7.
Jesus, yeah. That's just enough to kill it. You just shoot it off the ground and it goes poof. It disappears.
Jesus, Valo, didn't know you had that in you.
Like,
guys are my friends now.
You literally just shot a puppet. It's like, you know, like a Muppet kind of thing. Like, it has the dynamics and fluidity of a stiff 80s Muppet. So it just went it bounced off the ceiling and went squish. And coming up after that is let me see. There's so many windows.
Too many windows. Get rid of them all.
Oh, Ekazura, a natural 20. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Well, that was for the intimidation.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I think it's my turn then. Yeah, because it's 14. So 14 is red. Red is going to, if I can find this. Find this. Okay. It's going to race at you. It rolls in a ball towards you. And it is going to try to bite. Bite. It rolls closest to Chichill because you're right in its direction. And it's going to try to bite you. Let's see if I can do this right.
No.
And that's a 7, so that's not gonna land.
Nope.
So it tries to bite you, but you're like, oh Jesus. Tiny little ball, little basketball. The other one is gonna go next. And he's also going to do that, but he's gonna move because I can't move him. So just assume he's up to you, Malachi. He's going to roll and try to bite you. And that is the 15. Does that hit?
Yeah.
And he's going to give you a bite on your little
On your toes.
He bites it
Where?
on your boot, on your toe or something,
I'm
or
sorry,
your
where?
tail. You bite your tail.
Are there 3 of them?
Yeah, there's only 2 of them because you killed one.
Okay, but the stew
But
remains.
they both have to. Okay, let me see. That's how much is it? Okay. You take 6 piercing damage. Okay, and let's see where are we at here now? Who's after me? Jal, that is your turn. This thing is in front of you. By the way, I can't move it. Really.
Which one?
Fade is in front of you. I could just add the icon. I don't know what I'm doing. Here, I will just pull this little baby up in here. Oh, there you go. You can call him Green. And it's just kind of nibbling at your tail. My neck. Are you rolling? Java?
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Sometimes I'd be like, oh, it's my turn.
Those are the best times. You're like, oh shit, it's my turn.
Yeah. No, come on. What are you doing? Alright, there we go.
Okay, sorry. So I got 2-handed weapons. I have to roll twice.
I think you only roll once. Or unless it says you can roll on like a bonus action.
Nope.
So just you an attack roll. Did you do 13 to attack? Oh yeah, that will hit. Yeah, or is your damage the 1d8?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll hit. And it looks pretty banged up. Like it's laying on its side, kind of like kicking its tiny legs. With that, it is. Geez, yeah. I'm sorry. I usually do these like in the order thing. But I figured I would try not to. Now I am, because again, Chichill, I'm sorry I skipped over. It is your turn now, and you have this tiny little red one in front of you.
All right, I'm gonna hit it with a hatchet.
Go for it.
Does a 13 hit?
Yep, it hits. All right.
God damn it.
Still does damage. You swing that down and you cut through it.
Oh, no, wait. I have a +2 to damage rolls because this is a one-handed weapon, so that's a 3.
All right. For this little guy, that's a big blow. But he's still alive. Let's see here again. Jeez. I need to use the damn lineup again. Zuga, it's your turn.
Which one looks worse for wear?
Green, definitely.
Okay. So, can I move? No. I can't reach him, can I?
Not from there, no. But you can move, I mean. If you want to move up, like, here, you can.
I can't move in between them?
I mean, let me see. I don't. If you're going for what the hell? Oh,
No,
sorry.
no, I'll be there.
I mean, I don't think you can go around. So
What if I can just like? Can I just jump like step over them? They're so tiny.
No, you can't.
What? But like I can't jump.
No, if you were to go, if you would do this, going around it, and by doing that, you give the little creature a free.
Oh,
free...
there it goes. All right, fine. I'll stay there then. That'll be my turn. I moved everyone.
You're like, hey,
how you doing?
All right. I think we're back at the order. Did any of you not go? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did.
I missed her.
Okay, Conte, it's back to you. You're top of the order again.
Okay, and I am.
Ekazura.
Oh,
Someone got missed.
Ekazura went, didn't you?
You go?
Yeah, Ekazura went. Because I missed the unnatural 20.
Oh,
That was for intimidation earlier.
Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, see, this is why I need to use the order. Okay, Ekazura, you go.
I'm gonna. Is the green one still alive?
Yeah, just very hanging on there, just barely.
I'm gonna cast my firebolt cantrip at it.
Okay, is there anything I need to do?
No, I just need to roll the hit. Does 11 hit?
No.
Ah.
She's barbecuing the floor next to it. It's close, though.
I mean, it'll be great for later.
Oh, God. Okay, now back in the top of the order. Conte, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. I will. Do. I'll do my fire again on red. So you have to roll the dodge first.
So, dexterity.
Yeah.
Well, that's the wrong dice. That is a 2, so I am not going to be able to dodge.
Yay! Okay. And it's rolling my dice. Ah!
Which one
We
did
got
you
one
get?
damage.
Red?
You got 1 damage.
Red did or green? Oh, red, because your spell can't. Yeah, okay. That hurts. Youch. So, yours was 19. Anybody else have after 19? Because echoes are okay. So after 19, I'm going to do an order after this. Sorry, gosh.
at 18.
Okay, it's your turn then.
Alright. I'm going to. I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast again at
Green.
the one, yeah.
Go for it.
And the 12.
That is going to hit.
Right, and then damage will be 9.
All right. You want to describe the killing blow again? That's where it had 1 health point, so you can imagine causing 9 damage. That thing is probably exploded.
So kind of walked over to it and is like, for the sake of light, I'm sorry I have to sacrifice you, and cast Eldritch Blast right at it and just hooks it for no reason. Didn't need to, but does it anyway.
Oh.
Can I eat it?
Barbecue now, so
You eat it again.
I
Okay.
eat it.
With that, you got an 18. I think it's Red's turn now, I believe. Because he has a 14. Anybody higher than a 14 on this?
I have a 69.
Dead silence. All right. He's gonna roll to bite Chichil again. I'm just gonna do that. I know 10 does not hit, so it does not bite. And with that, it is. So there's 14. Chichil, you have 13.
Chechel also has 14.
Okay, then go ahead, do it. I'm just gonna call y'all nicknames. V. All.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes, it does.
Four damage.
All right, you successfully kill this creature. Would you like to describe the killing blow?
Chechel is just gonna smack her hatchet right down between its eyes. It's very quick.
Oh, thank you. So now that you have, okay, I cannot get rid of this damn thing in the background. It is just there forever, I guess.
We can't see it, so it's okay.
All right, it's in the phantom zone. All right, you have successfully killed 3 cretins.
Nice.
Malachi's gonna golf clap.
Can I roll perception and see if they took the stuff that was in that hole? Little bastard.
That's investigating. I think you'll want to investigate.
Okay. Dang it.
But you can roll, yes.
Oh, let me see.
Why don't you go to your hole?
Okay.
Are you talking to us?
I'm just from Happy Madison. Why don't you go in your hole? That's your hole. You look at these. You go through these like meticulously. Like you're a doctor or something. I don't know. And you don't find anything on them, but you do notice that there's something dripping from the edge of the couple of quills.
Can I eat it? If you don't hurry, I'm going to eat it.
It might be poisonous. You don't want to eat it.
I just ate glitter. Do you think I care?
Uh,
I'm going to be pooping out sparkles in the next week.
does the dripping?
Do you want to figure out what it
mean? It's stabbed someone before? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
do a nature check. Nature or medicine, whichever you want to do first. Whichever you prefer.
Medicine. Ooh, my medicine's 1 point higher.
Go for it.
Ah!
Well, you look at this and you're like, that sure is liquid. But that's all.
Damn it.
You can roll again. I mean, I'm not stopping you if you want to do it.
Okay.
But after you roll that, I also want to know what you guys are doing while they're rolling.
I'm waiting to eat it.
an Arcana check with the magical aura is still there.
18. Okay, yeah, you can tell this is venom. This is definitely venom. It's not very potent, but you know that this is venom.
Can I eat it?
No.
Next time.
I mean, it won't do anything to you unless you have an ulcer.
Do I have an
Is that an enemy?
Venom is completely edible so long as you don't have so long as you're very confident that your stomach is in one piece.
Yes.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yes.
There are 3 of them.
You can skin off the quills before you eat it. Like
I want the
skin
crunchy
animal.
part. I want the crunchy part.
I love your characters. They're just always no. I must eat this. Okay, Zuga, what do you do? Are you
I
gonna
eat it.
Okay, Kenna.
What do you mean? What do you do?
Are you gonna? How do you eat one? There are 3 of them.
I eat all of them. I offer it to the other people if they want it. If they say no, then I eat all of them.
Can I skin them before?
Well, no one asked me.
Why? Why would you eat it with the quills on it? Let me skin it first.
Did you offer it?
I did offer, but only if they want to eat
no,
it.
you didn't.
I was like, "Are you really gonna eat that?"
Do I roll animal handling to skin these things before they eat them
I mean,
with the quills on it?
Zuga did grab it. I mean, if Zuga did offer before she ate it, then does anybody want to take some?
No.
No.
Well, not after she ate it.
Well, no,
I haven't eaten it yet.
Yeah, she offered before she ate it. So, going back, if somebody's
Actually, Chetchel is gonna politely suggest that she save some of them for later.
That's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna save some for later.
But do you eat? Which do you eat them? Like, did you offer any?
Yeah, I offer it to anybody who wants one. If they don't want one,
I
then
mean,
I'm
you could
taking
like
them.
save it and put it in a stew later. Get some nice jerky out of it.
Oh, I like how you think, man. You and me, we're gonna be great.
Awesome.
So, okay, do you eat one of them, or save 2 of them, or save all of them?
I will save all of them for now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Wow.
there's 3. You could always have just one right now if you can't wait.
Oh,
gonna
it's
make
really tempting. I don't know. Should I wait for the stew, or should I eat now?
You already had a delicious meal of your own vomit. I think you should save them all for later.
I mean,
Okay.
get the taste of vomit out of your mouth.
I like the taste of vomit, though.
Malachi, you're enabling.
I am the voice of reason, okay?
I like the taste of vomit. It's always good. Got a nice stingy, tang to it. So
I mean,
I think I will.
Yeah, just save the 3 then.
Yeah, I'll save 3 of them.
Okay, so if you were to eat one, if you were to try, you could have tried to do a strength check to try to get it out of her hands, but she's not eating them, so you're not gonna try to take them away or anything.
No, I was not gonna. I was gonna skin them before we eat them, cause like you don't eat it with the quills on it. That's my main problem here. It's not
If you
that-
boil it long enough, the quills get soft.
Okay, well, as you guys are having the discussion, suddenly from down the tunnel in front of you, there starts to grow this shimmering of beautiful rainbow colors, and it's very, very bright. You hear this low gurgle, and when your vision adjusts, standing between you and the rest of the tunnel is a flail snail. Let me get that baby out.
Alright, because I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Can I just shove the 3 things in my bag or something?
If Zuga's holding on to them, you can ask.
Oh, no. I didn't know who had them or not.
Is Zuga, do you have them, or are you just saying, I want to eat these guys? You're just pointing at them.
I'm pointing at them. I'm going to eat them. Someone hold on to them for me, please.
I will carry what I can in my bag.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Conte, did you allow Malachi to take the one that you were looking over?
I will fight Conte for it.
Conte, do you want to fight?
I don't want them. I just want to skin them so you guys don't eat things with freaking quills on it. Oh my god.
All right, now where's that picture I just
So that's a
had?
yes?
I think she said yes. Maybe.
Okay, so Malachi is just gonna shove them in a bag.
Okay, give me a minute. There are so many pictures in here. I don't know why. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna draw. In front of you is a snail. Why is it doing this?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. Do you guys?
Oh, can I draw stuff?
No, we are not playing this game again. Okay, I can't get this to shut. Okay, there. Okay, I did it. I had to restart it. It was making me mad. Okay, so there's an X in front of you. I hope you see it. Actually, you know what? I'll just put this giant motherfucker. There you go. Who? All right. So in front of you is this flail snail, and it is going to slowly move up towards you. I'm gonna take a picture of it for you. You know what? Actually, fuck it. You know, I don't know why I added it. The flail snail's not there. That was that was what I meant to edit out. Okay. There's no snail. Please, my God.
No, wait. I'm doing a thing. Hold on. Let me finish doing the thing.
I will allow it because we're going to move forward. All right, as you draw. You guys are gonna continue onward after you're talking and stuff. You guys finally, after what feels like forever, you finally arrive at a fork at the end of the tunnel. There's a right.
All right, I'm done.
See what you did. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad. All right. It's quiet on the right side of the tunnel. It's very quiet. But to the left, if you're listening closely, you can hear what sounds like heavy breathing, snoring, and hissing. It's about 6 feet away or so.
Alright, so guys are going right.
Sounds
Can
like
I
one of my
roll?
exes.
Can we see it at all? If we have in the dark? Or...
If you can see 6 feet ahead of you, yeah, you can see that there's a hole in the wall, like a part of the wall has been torn away, and you can see little round balls in there.
Can I do a Arcana check
Yes, you can.
on that?
A what?
On the sounds that we're hearing in that direction.
I think sounds that would, if you're trying to just figure out what kind of creature it's coming from, I think you'd want to do a nature check.
19.
Yeah, you can tell that the sounds that these are making, they sounded just like the little cretins that had attacked you earlier. But they sound a little louder, and they're sleeping, obviously.
So we avoid that.
Oh, I forgot to say. Okay, since you are looking forward, you do see there are scraps of things leading into it. Like you see a little coin, you see scraps of clothing. Like you kind of getting the idea that maybe
whatever's in the hole is in there.
scraps of stuff is there. I don't know how to describe. It's a trail. That's what I meant. There's a trail in there.
Go.
A trail of
A trail of what?
coins?
Just one gold coin. The rest are just like scraps of clothing and rubble and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't seem worth it.
A rat tail.
I'm going.
No,
I'm-
you are not. You are not going. We gotta figure out a way to be stealthy here, guys.
Why do we need to be stealthy when you have a giant dragon here?
There's 2 of them actually.
That one doesn't count.
There.
You're both dragonborn.
Well, I'm bigger and taller and
nice.
better.
Oh, did you say this out loud?
That's fine.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
Guys, let's
Alright.
not fight. Let's just go the other way.
Yeah.
Can I drag the others with me?
No. You can go with the rest of us.
You're glitching really bad.
Oh, you sound like an alien.
I have no clue what that.
I know it's glitching. Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's not me.
Sure.
Okay.
Most passive aggressive affirmation. No. Just like, yeah.
So, Zuga, are you gonna go or are you gonna go with your teammates?
I'm gonna go fight whoever's over there.
No.
Do you yell at Conte, are you yelling at her?
Yes, I'm saying no. We're gonna avoid that whole section over there. Thank you.
Okay, but unfortunately you are yelling.
No, I'm not yelling. I'm whispering.
And then
Officially yelling.
upon you yelling or raising your voice, you suddenly are and then suddenly out rolls 4 of these little cretins. But they appear bigger than the ones you fought. And there is also a very large one.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
at least 6 tall and 10 feet wide. And she has longer and thicker.
That's good soup.
She is adorned with a bunch of scraps. There are things hanging off of her, things stuck on her. And she goes,
We are eating good.
Oh, we're going to be eating good forever.
all right, and that is going to do it for tonight. You guys are going to fight this brood mother and her babies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
You guys want to say anything to the internet before we go?
Thanks for putting up with me. I'm still learning.
Oh, no, you're
You're running
perfect.
the game. You're doing fine.
All right, bye, internet.